From Oakland, California, in the Bay Area, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland Athletics. First
and
pitch
now,
coming your way
your
next.
2022 Oakland Athletics.
First pitch moments away. And today's starter, James Caprillion. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Trout struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. That one fouled hard the other way.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The punch out there, 2 down.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jed Walsh.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. Halos strike first with the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. Next offering is fouled back.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrews. Foul ball. That's to third. Rendon throw to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Third, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So up next, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Looking to get the tying run on base. Falling behind 2-1. And the righty deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Rendon having a lot more success on the road this season. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. James Caprillion won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Brent Honeywell Jr. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Brent Honeywell Jr.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. And a 1-2. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now batting Tyler Wade. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now it's Matt Duffy. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
The 3-1. That's through there for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's David Fletcher. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run rocket, his first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Dalton Jeffries. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Homered to lead off the ball game. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a man aboard. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Right-handed reliever. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. Taylor Ward blasts one out, and they add a pair. It's 8-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Another solid power season. Next pitch misses inside, and the count 2-1.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
And here it comes. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Jed Walsh. He swings and fouls one off. Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Walsh retired.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Ripped to short. Andrews handles the chance, gets it to first. That takes care of Rendon.
The catcher, number 33, Stassi.
And next for LA, Stassi. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Line drive to short and caught. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 8 and the A's nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jed Pinder.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground to third. Sends it to Walsh. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Sheldon Noisy. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout gliding back. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Pache up next for the A's. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. New inning getting started. At the plate, Tyler Wade. Payoff pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw, and it gets away. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Matt Duffy worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Jeffries checks the runner, and he's back in there. The pitch. That missed inside. 2-1. Hit in the air, right field. Piscotty under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, David.
And now the shortstop, David Fletcher. Ball to strike. In the air, out towards right center. Pache trots over to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand one as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here in the East Bay, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Jed Lowry.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Batting eighth.
Here's Stephen Vogt.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. Lowry aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Man at first. Here's Stephen Piscotty. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Fletcher. Ow! A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.